Well, welcome back to the Great Purge. Happy Thursday. I have your energy update for Thursday, September 11th. So we are in this Great Purge period. I said that a while ago and maybe that was the mini Great Purge and this is like the maxi Great Purge. So we had the full moon. That was an eclipse. We're headed to the new moon, another eclipse. So everything is amplified. That's kind of what the eclipse energy means. And normally that full moon to the new moon is the time of release. We have an activation at the full moon and then we have release leading up to the new moon. That's how it used to be. We are receiving a huge amount of release energy. And I will tell you the experience that I had in my sound journey on Tuesday night that kind of explains some of this, that goes with kind of this like releasing of lizard energy and stuff. And you can go back to the pinned video at the top of my page and hear the original story about this like heavy oily energy that we can finally release because the earth has an open system for release. So I was doing this archangel guided sound journey that I do periodically when there's a lot of transition going on. My archangels say, let's do one of these. They like to pick portal days. So we did it on the 999 portal. And as I was playing and channeling, I realized that I was part of a memorial service. I was like back in that, it's really the Angelic Council. It's not really the Galactic Council. It really was started by the angels and then they left. So whatever word you want to use for it, I was back in that space and I could see all the different types of star beings. And as I was playing, I realized that we were doing like a memorial service, and it was this memorial to like all of the, not just the beings that we've lost, like not just death, but like loss of innocence. It was this like idea of this oily, heavy, dirty, corrupt energy that I call lizard energy, that we can finally like start releasing, not just from Earth, but like the lizards are finally taking this energy back and they're going to start dealing with their karma. It hasn't had anywhere to go. And so as we release it, there's a lot of grief that's coming up around this. There's a lot of loss, not just for humanity, for all of these other star beings who've been dealing with this energy because the lizards kind of put it out into the galaxy and it had nowhere to go back to. This is also a celebration of us kind of moving away from that sort of dirty or corrupt sort of contraction, non-expanded, yucky energy and into more back toward the light, into clarity, expansion, and harmony. Sorry, brain not working this morning, but I really wanted, a couple people were like, where are you? I need an update. So I'm doing my best. So, as I was in this experience, I could hear light language from all these other star being families, and there was a lot of grief coming up. So there's a lot of like releasing of really old stuff, and not just like in this lifetime, like old quantum origin stuff, past life stuff. The good part of this, the good news here, is that we can actually release this finally. So it feels like a lot. There's a lot of people who are sick right now. I'm seeing all sorts of symptoms depending on like where you're releasing in your body, purging from the digestive system, purging from the upper chakras, which sometimes is like respiratory stuff. You can hear my voice is still hoarse. I'm still doing this kind of like throat and heart purge. Out of my heart yesterday came like a fully formed late teens version of myself that I've been working with, that she's been kind of blocking my heart space to try to protect us. So there's really heavy work to be done right now. And the opposite side of that coin is that when you can work through this, you're making so much more space in your field for clarity, for that clear light to shine through and then out of you. We are meant to be beacons of light. That is why we are here on this planet at this time. If you're watching me, if you relate to any of the things that I talk about, you are here to work the light, which essentially just means to find it in yourself and allow it to shine, to uncover the places where you've covered up because you didn't feel safe. A lot of us have been physically killed numerous times in many lives because of our light. I have goosebumps over my whole body while I'm saying this, which is always my confirmation sign. So this is scary work. It is scary to reveal yourself. When I started doing these TikToks, and like even when I posted the thing about every time I say lizard energy, I'm like, oh God, I sound crazy. Like, this is hard. It's hard to reveal yourself. It's hard to be seen. It's hard to let your light shine, to let go of the things that you've been covering it up with, to hide. I'm having a hard time talking as I'm saying this because of my own like throat and heart stuff. And you're not doing this alone. You're not doing this without support anymore. There is a huge community of us who are doing this together, and we are shifting collective energy. At the end of that sound journey on Monday, I had 8 people there, which is actually a lot for my space. It was beautiful. And we started with this memorial, and then it went into this huge calling in of light, and I could feel the transition. And everyone in the space kind of like had a different experience as they're meant to, but there was a few people left, and I was kind of talking about this right before they were leaving, and like we could all feel the enormity of this. This was a collective experience. Like, we came there as individuals to do this for ourselves, and this work ripples out to the collective. I say that over and over again. You can really see that more. So if you don't have to do anything but focus on yourself. There is so much distraction right now. I'm going to keep saying that. Focus on your own body. Focus on your own life. Focus on the things that you can work on. You can't do anything about this huge collective beyond clearing your own vibration. And the more clear vibrations we have, the clearer vibrations we are holding, clearer, more expanded, more harmonious, the more that does shift the collective. So this shadow work during this next moon phase, like as we're headed back toward the new moon, it's going to feel intense. You are going to have physical symptoms. I don't think there's anyone who can avoid that if you're really doing the work. And the payoff in the next moon cycle, once we get through this eclipse transformational period, is going to be enormous. We are already receiving access to new gifts. We are already receiving much more light than we've ever been able to receive before. Our energetic bodies are changing. Every time you receive an activation from me, even in a little dose here, it's changing a little bit of your energetic system. It's shifting a little bit so that you can hold more light in that quantum space within and around your body. So this is important work. It may feel heavy. If you rest, that's great. Take the rest. If you need the rest, as much as you can, because a big part of release is integration. You've got to release it, then you've got to absorb the work by resting, by paying attention to whatever the symptoms are that you're having and honoring those in whatever way that you can. So don't do this while you're driving. Close your eyes if you can. Put maybe both hands on your heart, or a hand on your heart and a hand on your belly, whatever feels better. Put something in the comments to consent. Oh, yama, 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 yum. Oh, yama, yama, yum. Oh, yama, yama, yum, yum. Seya nakaya tekeya naka, ataya tekia tekeya taka, kueya nakaya tekia tekeya naka, kueya nakaya tekia tekeya naka, kueya nakaya tekia tekeya taka. Uyama say aye. Remember that you are so supported in this journey. I have lots of tools to help you on various levels, from free to paid. Go to paulataylorenergy.com. Those are here to help you move through this. You are not alone. You are so loved. Have a beautiful rest of your day.